Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and believe it or not, I'm still playing Eldritch Horror, The Mountains of Madness. I didn't do the table flip, although I was really close to, but I'm trying to stay calm and continue this disaster. I just try to get over with it. So what happened? Basically, my investigators, I lose now more, I think I lose actually each turn an investigator. They go insane, one after another. The first one was Tommy. Then we've lost, I don't know, I think the first one was Diana. Then Lily. She was our really last hope, basically, because she was amazingly strong. But she's now also dead or insane. And so now Daisy Walker joins the team. She has the honor to watch the end of the world coming. Let's see. Daisy worked in the library of the Miskatonic University, overseen by the noted scholar Henry Armitage. She quickly became an expert on the school's collection of strange and occult texts, mastering the obscure subject matter and archaic languages. Through her studies, she came to believe that humanity was facing an impending threat. Armitage believes in her conclusions and has sent her to Istanbul to continue her investigation. It is their hope to discover some means of rescuing humanity from this inevitable doom. Yeah, exactly, it's an inevitable doom. That's what it is. The doom track is at 2, by the way. So, and yeah, by the way, we haven't solved a single mystery until now. We didn't even place a single clue token on a mystery. So we have accomplished nothing until now. Okay, well, action. If you are in a city space, test, what is it? Observation. If you pass, gain 1 tome asset from the reserve or 1 random tome asset from the deck. When you perform a rest action, you may perform 1 additional action on a ritual or tome possession you have. I know of books so powerful they can rewrite the reality. Okay, she starts here in Istanbul. Just want to show you her miniature. No, come on, go and focus a little bit. Whatever. Here she is. I think you get the impression. And yeah, I think she will have a pretty short remaining lifespan now. So the main problem is, well, that's funny. Now I see it. She has a sanity of 7. That's interesting because this is actually really interesting. That means now that even, I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. So even if this thing here, the twin spawn of Cthulhu, even if we should take a if that thing is unsuccessfully resolved, then that would mean each one loses 6 sanity. And she actually could survive that, which is pretty crazy. She would not go insane. So that means that the game is not lost, even if this rumor can't be dealt with successfully. So Well, there is still hope. No, basically there is no hope left. Okay. The main idea is still to kill that guy here, down there. Mark Harrigan wants to do that. His big problem is he only has 2 sanity left. And he has to do a pretty bad horror check here. If all these things go wrong, Wilson Richards, he wants to gain a clue token. Basically, he can gain 2 clue tokens if he plays it, if he is lucky, which he probably won't be. If he does this police ledger here, that might gain him a clue token, and then he's here in Arkham, and he might also gain a clue token there. He could also move somewhere else, maybe here to New Orleans. That might give him an option to get rid of this hunted condition. She has this arcane insight spell. Choose yourself or another investigator on any space and test a lore -2. She's got a lore of 4. Roll 1 additional die for each tome possession you have. She has that old journal, which is a tome. If you pass, that investigator gains 1 clue. So that's also pretty cool. Action. Test. This one here is test observation. If you pass, you discover information that may prove useful to your cause. Flip this card. I assume that you have to discard this card after 1 use. I don't know, but I think it might be like that. So I think I will not use this right now because it gives me this bonus for the arcane insight. But I'm not absolutely sure. Okay, so let's see. We start with Mark Harrigan, and he can do an action. So what he does now is first he focuses. That gives him a focus token, and then he does his special action here. You and 1 monster on your space each lose 1 health. So this monster is now down at 1 health because overall it has 4 health. It had 4 health. And now it's Daisy. So okay. Well, I think she will do this. She will do this action, this library action. If you pass, gain 1 tome asset from the past. So she can roll 2 dice, observation value of 2, and that might give her then a tome asset. And yeah, she has that. Great. So now she could choose. She could take the astronomy guidebook, which is not bad. I think she's going to take that. When you close a gate during another world encounter, recover 1 sanity and gain 1 clue. Astronomy guidebook. Definitely a good one. So now she has actually 2 tomes, which makes her arcane insight spell even easier. First we're going to refresh the reserve. So that is the agency quarantine. When you gain this card, immediately choose a space. Each monster on the chosen space loses 4 health. That's interesting. Well, that... I don't know. I mean, that's now an interesting point. He could try to do that. The question is... I'm still not sure... Damn it, I mean, now he's here, so... Oh man, I don't know what to do. Let's finish her first. She can do this arcane insight thing now. So... she will now do the test, the lore check, and because she's got 2 tomes, this -2 is balanced out, and she can roll 4 dice. Oh, now she's rocking 2 6s, a 5. So that means she gains a clue token. Okay. And then flip this card. And she has actually 3 successes. Your understanding of the arcane knowledge is unyielding. No additional effect. Then flip this card. That was really great. Very, very good. Okay. And now it's Wilson Richards. And this is now a really interesting situation because, I mean, he simply can kill this sucker here by trying to do the agency quarantine. It's not going to be easy, but he has 3 influence. If he focuses, he would have 4 influence. There's a good chance he can do that. He can focuses, get the bank loan, try to do these things, you know. Still, on the other hand, there is here the hunting horror, which is also very, very dangerous. And oh man, this is so hard to say. I mean, that would be good enough to kill the hunting horror. What about him? Well, okay, the problem for him is definitely this sanity roll. That's the problem for Mark Harrigan. He's got a will of 4. He can reroll 1 die, so he's got a will of 5, basically, and he needs 2 successes. Otherwise, he'd be insane. Tough decision, tough decision. Okay, I mean, he's got 2 left. The problem is, the hunting horror is really nasty, and oh man, I don't know. I'd kind of prefer to kill the hunting horror, to be honest. I mean, why not? I can take that risk, I think. There is no big chance anyway. So right now, hey, who cares? Let's play it the risky way. It's over. I mean, basically the game is lost anyway. So yeah. What I'm going to do is, I will try to I need Wilson Richards, the reserve, discard 1 card from the reserve and perform 1 additional action. Okay, so he could get the investment. I think what he will do is now he will focus first, then roll 3 dice, try and getting the agency quarantine. And yeah, we got 2 successes. That is pretty awesome. So we take a bank loan here, and then we can take that agency quarantine, and it says when you gain this card, immediately choose a space. Each monster on the chosen space loses 4 health. Okay, I know it's pretty crazy, but I also know if I don't kill the hunting horror, it will follow me all through the board, and then Mark will go insane anyway pretty soon. So it doesn't make any sense. I think we have to kill that guy. I think this is... Basically, that's the more dangerous monster. And if I'm lucky and I can gain this... now this clue token over here, I might even buy us some more time, but whatever, let's see. I mean, the hunting aura is gone now, that's a good thing. And is there anything good about that? Nope. The agency quarantine is also gone, and I get a death condition. Or, yeah. Okay, we have here the wireless report now. When you gain this card, immediately give any number of clues to another investigator on any space. Then discard that card. Okay, and so that was his action. And that's the end of the action phase. And now we come to the really interesting encounter phase. And it's Mark Harrigan, and yeah, this is now it. Again, his sanity is on stakes, so it's on the stake. Yeah, we see here 3, horror move of 3, horror check of 3. He's got a will of 4, and 1 focus. Let's hope the best. Oh yeah, by the way, he has 2 left, so he can afford to lose 1. That means he needs at least 2 successes. Yes, yes! Gambling, this time I was lucky. Unbelievable. I really made it. I will lose 1 sanity. I'm actually thinking about re-rolling one of these dice. Maybe I can even keep the sanity. I can kill that thing. Usually, for sure. So I want to spend that last one here and re-roll the die. Maybe I can keep that 1 sanity. No. Okay, that would have been a little bit of too much luck. But okay, that's just great. I mean, we didn't went insane. Fabulous. And now we can try to kill that guy. And we have a strength of 6, -1, so we have 5 left here. And now let's hope for the best. And yeah, we got 3 successes. Holy moly, now I'm really rolling good. I mean, really good. But I'm afraid it's too late for that. Okay, so we finally managed to kill this guy here. And this card is resolved. Unbelievable. That was a bad, bad rumor. Okay, we made it. Okay, well, at least a success now. And then we have to face a sea encounter there. Okay, so let's see. During a flash of lightning in the night, you see an enormous creature silhouetted against the sky. The image chills you to your core. If you fail, lose 1 sanity and gain a paranoia condition. Oh man, you gotta be kidding. It's that. Okay, I mean, we got a will of 4, so I think we should be able to do that. We would be really sad. I mean, we just fought a terrible monster, and then just some silhouettes from the lightning make us so afraid. Come on. Nope, here we go, a 6. This guy has nerves of steel. Nice. Then it's Daisy Walker, and she's in Istanbul, so she will draw this special encounter there, and it is a red one. Professor Azab at the Top Copy Museum is not easily impressed. Only serious scholars can earn his respect. Okay, so we have 4 lore. Yeah, easy. Well, now I'm rolling like whatever, like a hero, but I needed that 3 hours ago. If you pass, you offer you any help the Institute can provide. Improved influence. Neat. So, here we go. She's got a lot of influence now, actually. 4, that's pretty good. So maybe she can now try to somehow move here and close the gate at Tunguska. Would be definitely a good idea. As if it still would matter. Okay. And then it's Mr. Richards, and he's in Arkham. And he can try to gain a clue token. A series of grisly beheadings has the city in an uproar. Oh yeah, you got to do this. Oh yeah, we had that already. It was actually his last encounter. But I shuffled them back in, so, wow, that's funny. Okay, he's going to do this observation test now, and observation -1, so he only has 1 die. And no success. But it says he would gain a pursuit condition. So I wonder if there is another pursuit condition than hunted, and I'm going to check for that. If there isn't, he won't get a second one. He cannot gain a second hunted condition, so there is no additional effect here. There is no other pursuit condition. And then we check the next mystery card. Okay. And again, so now we are at the point the doom track moves to 0. Let's see what happens now. Okay, it says flip this sheet and resolve the God Awakens effect on the back. God Awakens. Place the mystery token on City of the Elder Things and place 5 Eldritch tokens on this sheet. Okay, so let's place the mystery token here. Final mystery. It wasn't an invasion. The Elder Things were fleeing the wrath of a dark god they had once controlled. As an encounter, if 4 mysteries have been solved, an investigator on City of the Elder Things may confront the dark god beyond the mountains. He draws and resolves a dark god special encounter. When there are clues on this sheet equal to half investigators, the final mystery is solved and investigators win the game. Okay. The once dominant species. After an investigator resolves an otherworld encounter, he may move to Plateau of Lang. Each time Doom would advance, discard 1 Eldritch token from this sheet instead. Then, if there are no Eldritch tokens on this sheet, investigators lose the game. So, I wonder if that means that the Doom... I mean, I think it should have moved now 3 spaces. Because should it? 1... We have 1... No, there are only 2. No, there are only 2 blue gates. So yeah, that's just, it's right away at the 0. And if there are no Eldritch tokens on this sheet, investigators lose the game. Okay. Okay, so Yeah. This is the nice little picture here. And that's it. Yeah, let's go on a little bit. So, yeah, that was the Doom track. Then we have a monster search here, and that means that there are again lots and lots of monsters. 2 in Tokyo, over there. The Hound of $10. I think this is also a pretty bad guy. Oh gosh, yeah, it is. And this is Gassed. And it says when this monster is spawned, an investigator on this space immediately encounters it. Okay, well that won't happen. So, here we are. Oh yeah, I mean, neat. It is a little ridiculous. And then we'll see there also 2 new monsters. We have a Maniac and a Shan. So, let's see. Then we can spawn 2 clue tokens. And we have here one in Cape Town and another one in Buenos Aires. Well, there are lots and lots of clue tokens on the board. This is not the problem here. And finally, abandoned goals. The state of the world is more dire than you could have imagined. It is clear to you now that there is no higher priority than sealing the Ancient One's power. For each task asset an investigator has, that investigator advances Doom by 1 unless he discards that task asset. Okay, do we have any? No, we don't. Okay, that's good. Fine, great. What can we do now? Not too much, I guess. So, okay, so Mark, he has to recover his sanity a little. So he moves here to Cape Town and then simply rests. Maybe he can gain the clue here, but I don't know what to do with him. Oh, and he can also gain a health token. And then it's Daisy. Well, she will now prepare for travel, take a train ticket, and then move here to Tunguska. And then Wilson Richards. So, what will he do? He definitely wants to get rid of his conditions. So I think, first of all, he does that local action here. An influence test. And he's got 3 influence. So let's see. Yeah. And he didn't make it. He could, I mean, he might spend a clue token, but I don't know if it's worth it actually. Probably not. And then he moves. The point is, I mean, this whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what to do at all. Think anyway it's a good idea to move to get rid of the hunted card. But, oh boy. So, you roll a 5 or 6. It's a travel action. Maybe it goes away. And it didn't. Okay. And yeah, this is it then. So we come to the encounter phase, and we start again with Mark Harrigan. He's here, and he will try to gain that clue in a city. A survivor of the Miskatonic expedition is spotted drinking at a local bar. You join him in the hopes that he'll open up to you. So that is influence -1. He only has an influence of 2, so chances are not that great. And nope, he didn't. If you fail, you drink too much, gain an amnesia condition. Okay. And now, Daisy. So she has to fight the color out of space. That weird thing here. And she has to do a horror check. She's got 3 will. So let's see. And this is 1 success. That's not so bad. So she loses 1 sanity, but she has a very high sanity value. When this after resolving the horror test, roll 1 die, and a 5 or 6 defeat this monster. Okay, so let's hope for the best here. Oh, nope. Not quite. So it stays in Tunguska, and that means that we are not allowed to enter here and to close the gates. We cannot even try to. Man. I think I have to stay there and try it anyway. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Okay. And it's then Wilson, Richard, and he also will try to gain that clue token there. So, let's see. He's in a city too. You meet your companion in an abandoned warehouse only to find that he has betrayed you. Discard 1 ally asset, then an Elder Thing monster ambushes you. Well, that sounds fabulous. Luckily, he doesn't have any allies. Is that a city, by the way? Yes, it is. Okay, so if you pass the strength test, you question your former companion at length. Okay, so here's now the Elder Thing. And first we have to do a horror check, which is really bad. So, gosh, it's him. He's got a will of 3. So, let's see. Okay, at least 1 success. Still he loses 2 sanity. So he's now also nearly insane. I think I'm gonna reroll a die. Oh man, nope. So yeah, I'm down at 1 sanity here. And then he can do the strength test. He's got a strength of 4 plus 2, so that's 6. A 6 counts as 2 successes, a 1 neglects a success, or negates a success. So, and we got -1, so we have 5 here. We need 2 successes to pass the strength test, I guess. Yeah. And yeah, we did it. Actually, we made it. 2 successes here. So we're not wounded. The thing is not killed, but still, I mean, it was pretty successful. And now we gain this clue, and we could retreat the Doom by 1. But I think that won't help at all. I think we cannot place 1 additional Eldritch token there or something like that. By the way, I forgot to place them. 4 are here now. Okay. Anyway, we'll gain the clue token, at least something. And now we come again to the mystery phase. It's so ridiculous. Again, one of these really bad cards with the tentacles. Another rumor. Okay, first we can spawn clues, 2 clues. Number 4, that's here in Canada. And what is that? Snowy mountains. Okay, so this is now here. And then mysterious lights. You've never seen the aurora borealis flashing with such intensity. Even south of the Arctic Circle, the air feels alive with alien energies that cannot be dispelled. Gates cannot be closed. As an encounter, an investigator on space 13, which is up there, may fly a plane over the Arctic ice to scout for the source of these unusual intense northern lights. If he passes, he catches sight of an unoccupied MeGo outpost and attempts to turn off the bizarre devices. He may spend clues equal to half investigators to solve this rumor. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is all pretty useless now. I'm just going on. I mean, why closing gates at all? You know, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so it's Mark Harrigan, and well, I think he will actually prepare for travel and take a ship ticket and then move here to Buenos Aires. Maybe we can get something from Lily. Daisy, yeah, great. I mean, she can try to kill the color out of space and maybe gain some great artifact or something for what it's worth. Okay, so first what she's gonna do is she's gonna focus, and then she's gonna do this arcane insight spell once again. So she has now 4 dice. Actually, I wonder if I should give the clue token to Mark. I mean, he's pretty close to Antarctica, and maybe his chances to somehow solve that mystery are a little better. But it doesn't matter. So let's do it. I mean, I just hope the amnesia don't take the clue token away right away. But anyway, let's try it. Well, yeah, 2 successes. Neat. Let's see what it says here. All knowledge of all times and places assaults your feeble mind, shredding your previous perceptions of reality. That investigator loses 2 sanity unless he has a tome possession. Well, I do. So basically, this arcane insight spell is not that dangerous. That's a pretty cool spell. You can gain a clue token every turn. It's an amazingly cool spell. Really strong. Okay, and Mark Harrigan gains a clue. This is an amazingly strong spell. Yeah. And then it's Wilson Richards. And yeah, what can he do? There is the Hound here. Tokyo. There's no need. Well, I mean, maybe he can go to Tokyo, you know. The problem is he's really bad in lore. I mean, maybe she should have gone to Tokyo instead. Maybe that would have been not so stupid, because then she would have gained. Because then she actually might have gained lots and lots of these. Yeah, of these followers. I think that's what she's doing in the next turn. That's a pretty good idea. She can try to free the cultists, and she does. Yeah, she needs to do a lore test for that, and it's not that simple, but she can try at least. So I think that. Yeah, that's not bad. And, well, okay, I think I'm simply moving back to Arkham. Maybe I will go up here and try to resolve that rumor. Why not? So for now I'm moving back to Arkham. And that allows me then to roll a die for my hunted condition. Oh, come on. Yeah, I definitely need something here. It looks pretty cool, but I need some wall here or something. Sadly, I'm very, very bad in doing these things. Okay, and then as a second action, I think I'm gonna rest. I'm very low in these insanity, so I will definitely rest. Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. So, wait a second. I could do this. I could decipher the ledger, roll 2 dice, and gain a clue if I'm successful. Yeah, I am. Very cool. Okay, great. So I got to discard that. But that was good. Gives me a clue. And now I got these 2 clues. And then I might actually here solve at least the rumor which enables us to close gates right now. Okay, so we come to the encounter phase, and it's Mark, and he now encounters the insane Lily, the poor girl here, and let's see what happens. You barely recognize the small woman huddled in an alleyway, her few belongings scattered next to her. Gain all of her possessions. That's cool. Oh, that's a lot of stuff now. That's pretty cool. Okay. So at least something here. Now, that's really a lot of stuff. I wonder can she also take the allies with her? I'm going to check that. Yeah, I think she actually can take all that stuff now. That's pretty amazing. Okay. It wasn't true, Lily sobs. I have no destiny. I cannot fight the darkness. You reassure her that she has already done her part and that others will finish the task. Well, maybe not. So, an influence test here. We didn't make it, but we can use the Lucky Rabbit's Foot, which allows us to roll one die again. And we did it! Very good. If you pass, she chants over you, passing her destiny to you. Retreat doom by one. Well, that doesn't help at all. Okay. Anyway. Then it's Daisy Walker. And she has to fight that color out of space here with a will of 3. And she has 1 success, so that means again she loses 1 sanity. And then she can roll again, and she needs a 5 or 6 to get rid of that thing. And again she didn't do it. I wonder if she can roll again. Let me see. Can you roll any kind of dice with a focus? I'm not sure about that. No, it has to be a test, sadly. And that's no test. So, yeah, again, the monster stays here. And I think it's time for us to move on and maybe gain some friends here. We'll see about that. And we're very bad in fighting, so maybe not. I don't know yet, actually. If the Hound of Tyndalos is activated, we're in trouble anyway. So, then it's Wilson Richards, and he's in Arkham. Some ritual had been performed in the Black Cave, but the cultists are long gone. You look around for anything they may have left behind. Observation. I got 2 observation. And nope. If you fail, lose 1 health as you stumble around in the dark. Okay. Oh damn, that was stupid. I wanted to do okay, it's too late now. I'm not focused anymore. I wanted to do oh come on, what's it called? Clue. I wanted to do the clue token test, but okay, I missed that. Let's go to the Mythos phase. Yeah, great. Okay, we have an ongoing effect here again. So, first now this thing moves ahead, and I think it's nearly over. We have Tunguska, this is 1, and we have, nope. No, is there only 1? 1 green? Yeah, there is only 1 green gate. So this thing moves now 2 spaces ahead, and that means each time Doom would advance, discard 1 Eldritch Horror token. So I think I have to. It's an interesting question. I think I would only discard 1 of it. I mean, the Doom advances by 2 spaces, but at one time, you know. I think I would only discard 1 Eldritch Horror token, basically this prolongs just the game, but still, I mean, I think that's how it works. And then we have another monster search. And this is now right here at Tunguska. So we have here a witch and the Gnop K. And he goes to the Himalayas. And yeah, there was no other... Wait a minute, maybe here? No. That's weird. No, there was no other green gate. And then we can spawn 2 more clue tokens. One goes to Antarctica and the other one 5. So this is here, over there. And driven to bankruptcy. Walking down the street, you are surrounded by locked doors and boarded up windows. You see only a few people striding down the sidewalk, and almost all of them avoid eye contact. Those that do look you in the eye glare at you suspiciously. When this card enters play, discard all cards from the reserve. Okay, that's a little sad. There were some good cards. The Monster Hunter, the Lucky Ring. But okay, it's gone. Cards cannot be placed in the reserve. Discard this card and place the top 4 cards of the asset deck in the reserve. Okay. That's not, well, not so terribly bad, but okay. So, I think we're done here. It's a little sad now. I mean, the game is lost, obviously, and it's all really boring. We're going to play this now to the end. I mean, maybe we see a few intense moments, but it's really sad. I mean, but I simply cannot just give up, you know. It's something I usually don't do. I absolutely hate to do that. So I go on, and maybe we see some interesting stories or something. I don't know. Okay, well, maybe if someone wants to join me in the next video, hope to see you then. Bye.